Hello and welcome to another Paladins video. In this video, I am going to tell you about RWBY's main protagonist Ruby Rose, and her Paladins crossover skin. Ruby Rose is the main protagonist of RWBY. She is a huntress, having been trained at the now-defunct Beacon Academy. RWBY's weapon of choice is her high-caliber sniper scythe known as Crescent Rose, which she designed herself. After an invitation from Professor Ojpin following a short battle with Roman Torchwick, RWBY attends Beacon Academy in order to become a huntress. During her time at Beacon, RWBY became a member and the leader of Team RWBY, consisting of herself, Weiss Schnee, Blake Belladonna, and her own elder half-sister, Yang Xiaolong. However, following the fall of Beacon, RWBY travels to Haven Academy as a member of Team RNJR with the remaining members of Team JNPR. After the Battle of Haven, Team RWBY is reunited again and they continue to participate in the war against Salem and her forces. Following a battle with Neapolitan in the central location, RWBY was dropped into the void by Cinderfall, and ended up in what appears to be a beach-like dimension. Now let's talk about her powers and abilities. In order to become a huntress, RWBY trained at Signal Academy, where her skills and abilities far surpassed her peers. Wielding a dangerous weapon like Crescent Rose required strength, balance and adaptability, all of which she demonstrated the night she stopped the robbery of From Dusk Till Dawn, a dust shop in Vale. This led Ojpin to accept her into Beacon Academy 2 years before the usual age of admittance. RWBY's fighting style relies heavily on her creative uses of and methods for achieving momentum, relying on a combination of her semblance and Crescent Rose's recoil to allow her to achieve massive impact force, then speeding away to avoid counterattacks and prepare her next strike. She can also throw her opponents off by creating slipstreams and even small whirlwinds using her semblance. RWBY's weapon of choice is Crescent Rose. RWBY is self-admittedly obsessed when it comes to weapons, which shows in her complex design and craftsmanship of her weapon, a high-caliber sniper scythe which she designed herself at Signal, as well as her eye for detail when observing other people's weapons and tools. This weapon can transform between a scythe and a sniper rifle and can fire dust rounds in either form with massive force. RWBY's semblance, Petal Burst, also known as speed, allows her to dash with an inhuman speed in whatever direction she chooses, often leaving trails of rose petals in her wake. However, this is, of course, at the cost of aura, so RWBY can't rely on it indefinitely. Through her mother, Summer, RWBY comes from a line of legendary warriors who possessed powerful abilities related to their silver eyes, said to be an extremely rare trait. RWBY accidentally uses this power in her grief and petrifies the wyvern. However, she has no memory of doing this other than her head hurting. Vora, the Harbinger, got its newest skin Ruby Rose, in RWBY Paladins crossover. There are reasons that Vora got this skin. Vora and Ruby Rose both have some similarities. Both female champions use same type of weapon, a scythe which can be used freely in any direction. RWBY's scythe can be turned into a sniper, while on other hand Vora send projectiles to long distances. Both are high mobility heroes, which can use their abilities to escape and speed up. That's all in this video, see you in the next one.